welcome back to Cube Commonwealth. I'm Levi Wilson, going at it again with Khan's Cube, getting more experience. We're going to have him on the podcast, so pretty excited to chat with him about all of his archetypes here. So last time I did Simic Tempo, pretty fun deck, and then during that draft I was like, you know what, this seems like a lot of cool graveyard shenanigans, so I'm going to do a graveyard deck. I'm going to try to build a graveyard deck, forcing it. We shall see what happens, so here we go, well, all the way up here. Any black cards that I care about, graveyards. It's like, excuse me, immediately pivot. Reincarnation makes sense, right? This is get something, a fattie baddie out of the graveyard into play. The question is that gonna wheel? It might wheel, but because I like this Solemn Simulacrum. Enters battlefield, dies, it's a sack outlet. Ooh, that is a hard question. Tragic Slip is just if it kills, you're killing stuff, but it makes an 8/13, 8/13. What color is this again? Green, white, blue. Chandra is probably the most powerful card. I think I'm gonna go Solemn Simulacrum. Or, ooh, sorry, taking so long. So, green, black, Golgari Graveyard. I mean, this definitely fits, but man, I think it's gonna wheel. I'm gonna risk it. We'll see. If it doesn't wheel, big mistake on my end, but Solemn Simulacrum, I think it's gonna wheel. Verdant Catacombs is perfect. Stitcher's good. Augur of Autumn's just a fun card. Gutter Bones, right? This fits the whole thing. Return it from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this only if your opponent lost a life. So, alright, so like some discard, some value there. That's not the graveyard stuff I want to do. I want to do like mill and then reanimate, right? But ironically, I think I can do Verdant Catacombs. Like, I'm just not playing any graveyard stuff, just I'll get there. I think those are more important cards. So whenever it attacks, you can get a 2/1 warrior onto the battlefield. You can dash it. And then the Priest of Forgotten Gods. So you sack 2 creatures, and then any number of target players lose 2. You can target yourself on this. I didn't realize that. Lose 2 life, sack a creature. You add black, and draw a card. That's kind of funny that you can target yourself. So yeah, this fits. I'm gonna be self-sacrificing or sacrificing cards to get them in the graveyard. All right. We'll pick this up. All right, Whip of Erebos. Yeah, this is just straight reanimation. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, but then you have to exile at the beginning of the next end step. If it would leave the battlefield, exile instead, putting it anywhere else. Activate this only anytime you can do sorcery. Okay. Good to know. Second Harvest is token theme. Questing Beast just solid. Exhume. Ooh. I think it's Exhume, right? Versus Whip. Whip costs more as an artifact, and you get recursion. It costs 4 to do it, but this just fits into the immediately graveyard. So yeah, we'll do that. Gotta remember, I'm looking for big creatures. Evolving Wilds, fetch. What is this? Old Stick Fingers. X, black green. When you cast it, reveal X cards from the top of your library until you reveal X creature cards. Alright, put all creature cards revealed this way into your graveyard. Then put the rest in the bottom of the library. And then he gets power toughness equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. So it's definitely on theme, but you know, I would probably take Morbid Opportunist over it. It's such a solid value card, but we're on theme. So I don't think Morbid Opportunist would wheel. Old Stick Fingers probably would if I'm definitely forcing it. This, but I just want to make sure I don't lose it. Alright, so Critter Up Behemoth. Is he a good reanimation spell? That's the question. It's not good, but is it the best? Versus on theme Lord of Extinction equals number of cards in all graveyards. I think I'm gonna go with this. It's on theme, and I actually don't know if Exhume Critter Up Behemoth is a 5/5 haster, which is good on turn 2, but doesn't immediately win you the game. Neither does Lord of Extinction, but it is on theme. Persist, return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. What? This is really good too. Non-legendary. return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with -1/-1 counter. Yeah, this is spectacular. Huh. Here's the thing. I think Lord of Extinction has a higher probability of wheeling, so I'm going to take Persist over it. What does this do again? At the beginning, you transform it. At the beginning of enchanted players, they lose 1 life. It's day bound. Okay, it comes with 4/4, so it's not on theme. So I'm taking Persist. Lord of Extinction, I'm hoping wheels. Behemoth, Crit of Behemoth probably won't wheel, but we shall see. Blood Artist. Greater Hinge, interesting. This is just a good value creature. I think I like the Great Hinge, because let's say I reanimate or exhume a fattie baddie. Turn 3, play this, and I'm just drawing cards after every creature I play. I like that. Boom. And then Magus of the Order, so that's the flip side, right? If I have these big creatures that I draw, this is an answer to get them into play, but keep in mind, hold on. I had this wrong. I have this wrong. Sacrifice Magus of the Order of another, sacrifice Magus of the Order and another green creature. I did not realize this, and another green creature. Search your library for a green creature card. Put it at the battlefield and shuffle. Alright, so I'm going to be looking for big green creatures. Anything else? This is remove it from the game. Each player returns all black and red creature cards from his or her graveyard to play. That is a graveyard effect, but I'm not feeling that right now. It will do. Keep in mind for big. All right, Reincarnation came back. Very good. And I want this land over the Augur of Autumn. Yeah, I want the dual because it's fetchable. Sure, I'll take the Pilgrim because that is a green creature that I can sack for Magus of Order. Questing Beast versus Heroic Intervention. Do I care about protecting my creatures? Kind of. If I get a big... I don't think Gristlebrand's in here, but a big creature. I want to protect it, but I think Questing Beast is just solid. Oh, look at that. Oh, hold on. This weird art. I forgot that Necrotic Ooze was here. So as long as it's on the battlefield, it has all activated abilities of all creature cards in all graveyards. That is definitely a graveyard theme. It's a 4-drop. I'm getting pretty low on 4-drop, so I probably won't play the Magus of the Order. I mean, if I get some big green creatures, I'll think about it, but... So it is on theme of my graveyard. Do I have any activated abilities? It is all graveyards, but it can produce a white. It has this ability, which is kind of cool. Sticky Finger is not activated. And it does have Magus of the Order ability. Questing Beast has all abilities, but not activated. Or do I just want Beast Within, right? Or the Morbid Opportunist. Man, I think I just want, like, for me, Morbid Opportunist just stands out so much. Just because, like, you're going to draw a card. So many cards off of it. It's good with the Great Hinge. Yeah, that's where I'm struggling. I'm like, Necrotic Ooze is on theme. Good removal and draw. When in doubt, draw cards. Okay, so then Craterhoof came. Alright. I think this cube needs to be drafted more, right? So the algorithm can learn. Mulch. Alright, so Scoot Swarm is pretty good, right? Landfall, you get a 1/1, and then if he's 6 or more lands, you get a copy of this thing. I kind of just don't even want to keep track of it. That's why I'm like, I don't want to play it. Mulch is on theme, right? You look top 4, get all lands, put the rest in the graveyard. What is this? Noble Priest of Oblivion. 2/1 for 2. Kicker, Menace Lifelink. When it's kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And that's for 6. Okay. Is that gonna wheel? The creatures that I have that I care about get kicked. 1, 2. Oh, you know what? The Lord of Extinction didn't come back. Actually, I really wanted that. I'd rather have the Lord over the Craterhoof Behemoth, but is that blasphemy? Probably. And I'm also looking at the Meathook Massacre because that's just solid. As long as the turn has lifelink. Not really interested in that. I'm gonna Leech Fanatic. Get that out of here. What does that fit in? I guess there is a gain life deck in white. I feel like we could do better than that. This is sack another creature. It explores. So I'm up. Value, just power. Hook Massacre is solid. No Priest Oblivion is on theme, and Wolf is on theme. Let's do power. One of those will wheel. Palace Jailer, is that something good to just hit off the graveyard? Cutthroat. Not. I will build an aristocrat deck at some point, just to get the feel of it. Wither. Okay, of course. Sheldred Whisperer one. That is definitely the pick here. And then let's just read it 6/6 for 7. But we're gonna get that out on turn 2 if we can. I need mill cards, don't I? At the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card from graveyard. Alright. Look for mill. That my mulch. I passed the mulch, huh? And you know, I haven't seen a lot of mill cards actually. That is interesting. How am I supposed to get stuff in the graveyard? An old stick fingers does it. Am I discarding? Okay. So here has Resurrector in our name. 4/4 for 4. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. Nice. And at the beginning of your upkeep, put all creature cards exiled with Gisa, Glorious Resurrector onto the battlefield under your control. They have decay. So I'm stealing. It's definitely on theme. I love that. Graveyard theme, like it goes to your graveyard, but I get to resurrect it. Or Marsh Flats. Or Shriek Maul. I don't know, we'll go on theme. I'm gonna have a bunch of 4-drops, but I am currently okay with that. Alright. Looking for a war. Discard mill effects. Bloodsoaked Champion. It's more an aggro card. Like, turn from your graveyard, activate this only if you attacked. Do I even care about that, right? This is straight Whenever Scourge or the Throne attacks for the first time each turn, if it's attacking the player with the most life or tied to the most life, untap all attacking creatures and you get another attack phase after it. Well, I could take that as like reanimation effect. Just like strong. Right, super strong. I'm not gonna play the champion, even though it's kind of graveyard idea. Village Rites is a nice draw. I don't really have little guys to sacrifice right now. If I had this, then I could get that. Let's get the draw. Alright. Wormcoil Engine is solid. See anything else that I'm looking for. What does this do again? The Nim Death Mantle. 2-drop. Gets +2/+2 Intimidate and is a black zombie. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay 4. If you do, return that card to the battlefield and attach to this. Whenever a non-token artifact is put into your graveyard from battlefield. So I want to go from graveyard to battlefield, not battlefield to graveyard. So, I mean, Wormcoil, definitely the pick here. Coiling Stalker, 2/1 for 2, Ninjutsu 2. When deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control that doesn't have a +1/+1 counter. Alright. Finhorn Elves or birds, probably bird. Do a bird. Mandolin. So whenever you gain, okay, I get it. That's where the gain life veto is in here. Alright, this is kind of cool. Titanoth Rex fits in with the Magnus of the Order shenanigans and the graveyard. If I can mill it or discard, that's what I'm getting a bit concerned about, not finding those options. But fits the deck, I like that. Misty Rainforest gets the Indatha and Dartha. And Brawn gives everything trample. Jewel Thief is just a great 3-drop that ramps a bit. Doubling Season's not a thing for me, so I guess it's gonna be land. do I do 3-drop? Just because I need something to when it dies to reincarnate to get something back. That would have been an argument for that 2/1 zombie guy. Didn't think about that. Huh. What did Jewel Thief? This is green, black also, so I like that. Versus the Null Priest. You need to really get some Miller discard going. Because I'm resurrecting. I've got 3 resurrection, 4 targets, or just a land. I feel like I maybe over prioritize lands, but all right, we're doing themes. We're on themes here, and I really don't want any of these, right? Don't care about Wither Song. Chatterfang is green black, and he sacked. All right, so how do I get squirrels? This is mostly to sack himself. Give creature. Target creature gets +X, -X. Put more tokens be put into play. Put that many plus that many squirrels. So we're gonna try. Would this be a Selesnya splash black for the token themes, or just play this in the Selesnya and get a bunch of squirrels, and probably get some duels with black in it. So we'll try that out next. Here though, I mean, I guess this is a powerful card. Tracker's powerful. It's a 3-drop. What does this do? Landfall. Tone turn, put a +1/+1 counter on territorial. Sky Cat. Sky the Cat. And I mean, this is solid too, but no. Tireless Tracker. I like the draw cards. Who doesn't like draw cards? All right. Bloodsoaked Champion is pretty good with reincarnation. Sure, we'll play the adversary. Hey, that's good ramp, and then reverberate. Okay, so what am I missing? What am I missing here? I definitely need mill or discard effects, right? I need to be able to discard these to then get it back with the Exhume. I'm struggling a bit. I can feel this, or I'm just ramping up to the cards, right? Guess that's an angle. All right, what do we have here? Ophiomancer is good for sacrificing stuff. Prime Time is just a good target for the Magus of the Order, and you could resurrect it. Sack Theme, Land or Elves Plenty, Grave Titan. Which one would I rather have? In this deck, I went to Prime Time because of the Magnus of the Order. If I didn't have Magnus Order, I'd probably take Grave Titan here. Skull Clamp is solid. This is a good pack. Maybe just Skull Clamp. Take out my birds and my elves. No. Yes, no. We're gonna be on theme. Alright, hold on. Let's double check. Do I have anything to mill? Nope, mill. Alright. Let's go with the Value Town. Green black. 4-drop. Has a whole bunch of abilities. Flying, lifelink, hexproof from planeswalkers, so you can boast it. Sack creature, each opponent sacks creature. And then Nighthawk solid, Nebula Hark. It's fine. This is what I was thinking about. You can put a creature card from your hand into the battlefield. I may play this actually. I'm kind of if I do that, I'm kind of pivoting from Graveyard Exhume to Champion of Rhonas. I kind of like that. I'd still play all these big guys in, and then kind of ramp up if I can. All right. It does hurt not passing the Woodfoot Hills, Zagoth, Triome, and Elder Gargaroth, but nah, we got a plan. We have a plan. We're sticking to it. What is this? Okay, we found it. We found a way to get cards in the graveyard. Is there anything better? For my deck? No. Alright, it's on theme. We got it. Don't really care about making tokens here. Path of Exile is solid here. Not in our deck though. Wow. So, alright, what am I looking for? I am looking for green and black cards. And the only one in here is a Simic Hybrid, the creates tokens I don't want. So, Arid Mesa can get the Triumph here, so we shall do that. And we shall remember, currently that is the only thing we can get if we're not running any plains or mountains. Selfless Squire is a fun one. Discard a card, okay. You can only activate it once each turn. Oh, so it's one discard outlet. You know what? It's interesting because I really don't have that many reanimation stuff. Exhume is good. And reincarnation 2, 3. Do I want to waste this pick on that? Like, it's fine. Fauna Shaman allows me to yeah, this is much better. Much better. What? Oh my goodness, I'm glad. So not only can I discard a creature card, one of the fattie baddies get the graveyard, but then I can also get a big green creature, or just get a value. Oh, I'm just thinking Magnus Order. No, this one. This is Champion of Rhonas. I could discard something and get in the graveyard, setting me up for exhuming it, or reincarnating it, or no Priest of Oblivioning it, and it's setting up I can get a big creature to just put it in when I exert the champion. Okay. Nice, I like that. It's coming together. Alright, so Animate Dead, that is definitely the pick, but does hurt. Well, none of this hurts on passing anything here. This is kind of, I would like to mill too, but Reanimate Dead is pretty good. And it's any graveyard, right? And either player's graveyard, yeah. So easy pick there. Was it Halpack Piper? 3 green. You put a creature card from your hand on the battlefield. All right, so that just puts it in. So it's just another Piper. Which just fits, or the Mana Gorge or Hydra. Like I said, it's like I'm gonna have way too many 4-drops. I mean, probably not gonna play that one, but. Or just a solid 3-drop. No, we're on theme here. We are doing the reanimation spell, reanimation graveyard shenanigans with a Piper effect. So good. So you can sack it, negative one counter target creature. I think this does something cool, right? Whenever a non-token creature card you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, you create a copy of it. It's a 1/1. It's a 4-drop though. And this is green, blue, red. About that. I might not play it, but look at this. Gravetide came back. Skull Clamp came back. That's kind of funny. Like, I should probably take Skull Clamp, but we're gonna take Grave Titan, right? I'm gonna have Grave Titan. Oh yeah, it fits in with my Piper theme too. Okay, what? Wooden Foothills. Get any green, I can get this, but I probably shouldn't get that just in case I draw Arid Mesa. I may not even play Arid Mesa if I have nothing else to get. I don't think I need any big draws. So maybe the Noble Hierarch is good for ramp. Am I gonna have room for it though? That's the question. I think I'd replace the Absent Pilgrim probably. And clearly it's better. This is strictly better. Fetch. Do I have anything that cares about graveyard lands in the graveyard? I don't think so. We'll take Noble Hierarch. Alright, good. Dang it. No, well, Arid Mesa can then get this also, which gets a green. So, I'll take that. There's nothing I wanted in here. Don't really care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay. It's an okay graveyard deck here. I like how I excuse me, kind of pivoted where I'm like doing graveyard, going full force graveyard, but then I kind of picked up this cool little where'd it go? The champion effect. Creature card from your hand into the battlefield / the Piper effect. So which one's better? This has to attack, which may die, but you get big guy into play. This one just taps, but it costs a total of 6 mana. It's a 2/2 versus a 3/3. They're pretty close. Alright. Funny thing, Craterhoof may not make it again, am I? That's not making it. Oh yeah, let's get the lands out of here. Let's get that out of here. We're not playing that. And what's separated out? Probably, no, we're not playing village raids. Exhume, Sticky Fingers probably. What is he most likely? You can play him as a 5-drop. X equals 3. Keep flipping until you hit 3 creatures. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, persist. Forgot about that. We're not playing song. Yeah. Alright, this deck looks fun. Super fun. A lot of 4-drops, and unfortunately I may have to cut some of those. We'll see. What I'm at 32 cards, eh? Yeah, I gotta cut some stuff. I want to play all these. Let's just do a 60 card deck, right? Am I milling? No, that's not gonna work. Great Hinge is a solid card, but no, I like living the dream, right? Where you exhume or reincarnate something quickly, and then you can play this in your strong cards, and your creatures get big. So I only have 8 cards I have to cut. Huh. Okay. I don't want to cut any of those. I want to cut that. Yeah, I don't want to cut any of these cards. Those are on theme, so Meat Hook, we'll say it's a sideboard. Priest is out. We're at 28. You gotta cut 5 cards. Goodness. So many 4-drops. Am I just gonna die really early? Yeah, I think this deck is definitely missing discard outlet mill, which I only passed. There's that 2/1 mills 2 when it comes into play, and then the 1-drop 1/1 when it comes into play, mill 3, and when it dies mill 3. Yeah, I wish I could have taken that. What did I take over that? It was like pack 2, right? I think I took a fetch. Maybe that was wrong. Questing Beast, I'm sorry. You don't fit the theme of the deck. So which one's more theme-like? If a creature an opponent controls would die, you exile it. You get their creatures. Versus the Nightmare Shepherd, you get yourself back as 1/1s. Do we care about that? Tireless Tracker's good as a 1/1. You get a treasure off this. You get draw cards. You get to get a land and draw. That's a good ability to have. Good ability to have. Good ability to have. Sticky Fingers. Could be big. Is this a just non-token? Good. Is this the weakest card? I may not play that actually, because it's another 6-drop. I have 4. This would be 5 reanimation effects. Oh yeah, this guy just goes right. He can cycle. He gets himself, depending on how I want to do that. So that would be the question, right? Turn 2, cycle it. He's in the graveyard if I have a reanimation spell, or do you hold on to it for the Piper and the Champion effect? That's a fun gameplay. Fun question there. I gotta get rid of 5 cards. No, 4 cards still. Alright, we're not touching those. Greater Hinge. Do I have too many top ends? No, because you just play these naturally. Craterhoof. You know what? I'm not playing Craterhoof. And then I see this huge clump of 4-drops. Maybe they don't have any creatures or any good creatures that I care about dying. Let me read it again though, just to make sure. Digging Decay. I mean, it is good, but no, I like the Nightmare. I like the value. So close, so close. Gotta cut 1 more. Maybe this thing. Unfortunately, because I'm trying to cheat in stuff that's in the graveyard that's died. All right. Where do I care about? Ramp is still good because it gets me to 4 quickly. That matters pretty heavily, actually. All right, cool. I think that's my build. You know what? And I don't have a reason to actually have. Do I want that fetch, right? The only reason is to get this, but then it only gets green. So just Pain of Life. That comes with like tapped. But do I even run this instead of Force? Yeah, I think so, just because of the cycle. That produces both, then I can get both. Alright, cool. So, yeah, let's just do 7/7. It's 14 plus 3. 17. Let's look at the green cards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Versus black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I said 7/7 and maybe have much more green. I need to get the black early. There's a double black here. And that would be 10. That'd be 9, 10. It's not the best. I'm thinking, do I want to run instead of 7/7 do 6/8, 8 being forest, and then I have 10 black sources. Yeah, let's do that. All right, there we go. That is the deck. Let's save the deck. And alright, so, you know, I went through a graveyard theme and I think I hit it. What I think overall I'm missing, I need more mills, which I missed out on 2 opportunities, and discard a couple of discard. I missed out. There's one card as that vampire that I could discard, but I took Fauna Shaman over it, which is much better. This Fauna Shaman really pulled this deck together. And I have kind of 2 pathways, right? Reanimation, if I can get stuff in the graveyard quickly, and then the Rhonas and the Piper effect. So with some big creatures, so solid big creature. So I would expect to win a lot of games. If 2-1 definitely, 3-0 potential. But if I'm playing against another deck that's just like super tight and super strong, definitely going down. This is a bit clunky. For example, sample hand. Keep, turn 1 birds, turn 2 Fauna Shaman, turn 3 the Piper, turn 4 Piper in the Wormcoil Engine, or turn 4 Piper in. Oh, that's just fun. That's actually, I have combinations because I can cycle this and exhume it, and then also Piper in the Wormcoil Engine. Okay, that's pretty solid. What is this? Not much going on. I'd probably risk it and still keep it. I think I'm actually doing nothing, right? Like, now you'd have to mulligan that. Keep Grave Titan. Huh. Well, 1 fetch. Get the other duel to just a green. Or actually, I probably don't want to get that because I want to draw it later so I can cycle it now. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't even want to play that because the come into play tapped ability for the other Triumph that only produces green. Maybe that's not good enough. So fetch because I want to thin the deck out, get a forest, turn 2, play a swamp, go. Turn 3, play a forest, pass turn, end a turn, cycle the Triumph. Next turn 4, play the Piper. Turn 5, go ambush with a Grave Titan with plans of reincarnating when they'll kill a Grave Titan, and I can block with one of the tokens when that dies. Get back Grave Titan. Alright, there's a plan, but that's super slow. This is all in like turn 5 and 6. One more hand. Ooh. Draw, discard, hoping that I get a reanimation spell. Probably too risky. let's see what would happen. Discard, or do I draw or land Noble Hierarch, and then with the plans of pipering out Sheoldred. Yeah, let's do that. Land Hierarch. Ooh, no. Oh, we'll see. Land at 3 mana. Pass turn Incept Cycle. Turn 3. Land Piper. Turn 4. I have options that worked out, right? I can both Piper out the Sheoldred and reanimate the Titanoth Rex. Alright, cool. That's turn 4, right? So I played the Piper on turn 3. Alright, that's pretty strong. I like that. Alright, well, hey, thank you very much if you made it this far through my thinking and my practicing of the Con Cube, and I suggest you go check out this podcast, the Cubecast of us interviewing Connor and his cube, and we're going to be, dissecting his cube and then, rebuilding it, providing suggestions. So I will see you then.